I said so. You're not your mom.
When you first told me your name, I didn't hear a word you said, but it was written all over my face. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. When you made it down the aisle, every moment stole my breath. Hope you know it was you that I loved until the end.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the joining of Michael and Skylar in marriage. For them, out of the routine of ordinary life, the extraordinary has happened. They met each other, fell in love, and are finalizing it with this wedding. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and is their desire to love each other for life. And that is what we are celebrating here today. The two of you are the true epitome of the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And the commitment and the love the two of you have for each other, whether 600 miles apart or in the same zip code, can be felt by all of those around you.
A reading from 1 Corinthians. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. Love bears all things and endures all things. Love never ends. So now, faith, hope, and love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is love.
The marriage poem. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Michael and Skylar, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that point of yes to this point of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will. All those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all the things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, you meant it every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Shortly, you will say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife. Michael, repeat after me. I, Michael, take you, Skylar, to be my wife. I will trust you and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. Through the best and the worst. Through the difficult and the easy. Whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Skylar, repeat after me. I, Skylar, take you, Mike,
Michael,
sorry, to be my husband. I will trust you and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. Through the best and the worst. Through the difficult and the easy. Whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Can I have the rings? As this ring is placed upon your finger, remember that this is your love for one another that has brought you here. And it is that love that will guide you down the pathways of your future. Michael, will you take this ring and place it upon Skylar's finger? And as you do, repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. From this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter. May my arms be your home. Skylar, will you take this ring and place it upon Michael's finger? As you do, repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. From this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter. May my arms be your home. Today, this relationship is also symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of rocks. One representing you, Michael, and one representing you, Skylar, and all that you were, and all that you are, and all that you'll ever be. As these two containers of rocks are poured into a third container, the individual containers of rocks will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. Just as these rocks can never be separated, our prayer for you today is that your lives together would be blended like the seven seas, and may your love swirl around each other like the ever-changing tides. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality." That new reality starts now. Skylar and Michael, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you have just made. You have kissed 1,000 times, maybe more, but today that feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you have become husband and wife and now can seal the agreement with a kiss. Today, your kiss is a promise. Michael and Skylar, having witnessed your vows for marriage before God and all those assembled here, by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Michael, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, I present to you the first time Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Skylar Langhorne.
I'll take one more stone. I can stumble onto things, but I could never help you find the way. So if you're ever walking next to me, you can't believe a single word I say. Hey. And oh, maybe this time. And oh, I could get some sleep tonight. It's not too quiet outside. And no, I could get some sleep tonight. Sleep tonight.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, got me moving my own feet. greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
That is not straight. Okay. That's like a 45. I'm trying.
Now they're fighting.
So, if you were to tell me that Michael here would be the first out of our high school friend group to get married, I would have been a little skeptical. I'm slightly skeptical because, I mean, this man had so many love interests and so many opportunities. It was just, he was swimming in women, and I was just worried he wouldn't find the right one. But I mean, like, man, oh man, when he met Skylar, he was immediately smitten, and I mean, who could blame him? He found a woman that is beautiful, intelligent, and she's just as head over heels for him as she is for her. So, I mean, it was beautiful watching them grow kind of as a couple, and I've seen both of them at their best of times and the worst of times, and I mean, it was a lot prettier when they were together. But it's just without comparison. And I mean, kind of on a personal note, they've been with me through my also best of times and worst of times. There was Skylar helping me with girl troubles, explaining that she's not angry, she's just disappointed. Or it was Lancor pulling me out of a parking lot that was filled with snow at 3 a.m. because, quite honestly, I was too embarrassed to call my dad and ask for help. It's all the beautiful moments that they'll bring to the world, but I mean, more importantly, to all the beautiful moments that they'll bring to each other's lives. So, to Skylar and Lancor.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank all of you for coming to share in the celebration of Michael and Skylar's love. I'm Macy, Skylar's cousin, and I have had the privilege of being her maid of honor tonight. Skylar has been my favorite cousin, closest friend, and truly like a sister to me for as long as I can remember. We spent our childhood playing Polly Pockets together and stealing Swiss egg rolls from the cupboard in Auntie Lee's kitchen. Together we were in ballet, where we learned to be somewhat more graceful, and oddly, given our height difference now, Skylar got to play the giraffe in the recital, and I was the baboon. Complete with red, blue, and brown face paint, 2 tutus, and ballet slippers. We stayed by each other's side throughout middle school, even during our scary hot pink and lime green skinny jean phases, and throughout high school, always making time for each other, staying involved throughout all the ups and downs life had to offer. I met Michael a few months after they started dating, and I have to say the thing I appreciate most about him is the way he loves her and allows her to shine as her truest light. Since Michael has joined her life, I've seen him bring so much joy and comfort to her. I've loved seeing her grow and find her true soulmate, and how well the two puzzle pieces that are their lives fit together. Michael, thank you for taking care of our girl. She's truly one in a million. So to Skylar and Michael, may you always show each other your most patient and understanding selves. May you continue to grow with love and grace, more grace than we had in ballet. And may your love grow sweeter each day like a Swiss cake roll. Cheers.
I'm Skylar's mom. Hi, Mom. I have a little poem for Skylar and Michael. For my daughter on her wedding day. As a baby, I would sing you lullabies. So proud of my sweet girl. So hopeful for your future, Skylar, wishing you the world. So keen to keep you always, yet aware right from the start. One day you'll find your soulmate, someone to share your heart. Michael has your hand in marriage now, companionship each day, a loving wife to share his life in every single way. From this day forth, you will spread your wings, a new chapter begun. But I have not lost my daughter. No, today I gained a son. United, you will take on the world, chase your dreams together, make kaleidoscopes of memories and cherish them forever. I know that you will be there for him as he will be there for you. You will always be my little girl. I'll always be there too.
Love keeps getting better. with the passing time. Taste sweeter on my lips. Countless days roll by. It can make a man grow bitter, but you've made this man better. After all these years, after all these years, I still love you. Through every single tear we've ever cried. 'Cause after all these years, it brought the two of us right here. No place I'd rather be. After all these years, takes a little faith for a man to move a mountain. Takes a whole lot more to move a man set in his ways. But there's a way about you that leads me to redemption. You always keep me moving. After all these years, and after all these years, I still love you. Through every single tear we've ever cried. 'Cause after all these years, it brought the two of us right here. No place I'd rather be. After all these years. I still want you next to me after all these years.
Hi Skylar, I love you. I just want you to know that this wasn't even really a decision for me. It just kind of felt right and I went with it, so love you.
I guess I don't thank him enough for all that he really does for me. Before we met, I was kind of in like a rough place, and he kind of brought me out of there, like that place in my life, and I don't think I actually ever really thanked him for that, really. Growing up, I never really got to experience like my mom has the love and experience that me and Michael have. So it is terrifying, and it is unique, and it is exciting, and holy crap.
If you look into my eyes, hope you know it was you that I loved until the end.